Some prayers are never spoken out loud. They stay hidden in the heart, carried quietly through ordinary days, not because they lack faith, but because they feel too fragile to be shared. God sees the prayers you never said publicly. He hears the ones you whispered in silence, the ones you cried instead of spoke. Nothing kept in the heart is hidden from Him, even the prayers you don't know how to explain have already reached His presence. You are not unheard, and your quiet prayers still matter to God. God, I've carried words I couldn't say, prayers I hid and tucked away. I didn't know who else to tell, so I held them deep inside myself. Some things felt too hard to share, too delicate, too full of fear. So I spoke them softly in my mind, hoping you would hear in time. God, please answer my secret prayers, the ones I never dared to say, the quiet cries I carry still, the hopes I hide, the fears I feel. You see what no one else can see. You know what's breaking inside me.
God, please answer my secret prayer.
I've trusted you with all of them. You don't need perfect words for God to listen. He hears intention. He understands silence. Some prayers are answered not because they are loud, but because they are sincere. If your heart has been speaking quietly, God has been listening attentively. God, I've waited with a careful heart, afraid of where to even start. I didn't want to hope too much, didn't know if I should trust, but still these prayers remain, living softly through the pain. I bring them now the only way I know, laying them where mercy flows.
God, please answer my secret prayer,
the ones I whisper through my tears, the questions no one ever heard, the faith that lived without a word. You're not distant, you're not unaware. You've been with me even here.
God, please answer my secret prayer.
I believe you hear them all. Listen, God is not drawn only to public faith. He treasures private surrender. The prayers you hid were never weak. They were honest, and honesty always finds its way to His heart. Nothing you entrusted to Him in silence has been ignored.
You know the weight I couldn't share. You felt the tears I never spared. What stayed hidden deep in me was already known completely. I don't need signs for every plea, I just need you to remember me. If answers take a little time, I'll trust your heart is still alive.
God, please answer my secret prayers,
not just with words,
but with your peace.
If the answer comes in ways I don't expect,
help my heart still rest in you.
You've held these prayers longer than I know.
You've walked with me
through every hope. God, please answer my secret prayers.
Even now I trust you. Some prayers remain unanswered for a while, but never unnoticed. And even here in the waiting, something gentle is happening. Trust is growing, fear is loosening, and my heart is learning to rest. God, you heard every secret prayer, and that is enough for now. If you need prayer, feel free to share your name in the comments so we can pray for you. And if this worship is touching your heart, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. Now listen, I know you might be feeling deep pain right now, maybe a sense of emptiness, as if something is missing. Maybe you've lost your way along the journey, made choices that took you away from everything that truly matters. But I want to tell you something very important. Jesus sees you exactly where you are, and He loves you in a way that goes beyond any mistake, any failure, any sadness you carry. He is not here to judge you, but to embrace you, to heal you, to restore what has been broken inside of you. His love is so great that He gave His own life for you. So you don't have to carry that burden alone anymore. No matter what you've done or what you've been through, He is calling you to a new beginning. If you feel in your heart the desire to return to the Father's arms, to give your life to Him, know that it's not too late. There is no sin He cannot forgive, no pain He cannot heal.
He wants to be your refuge,
Your strength, your comfort. He wants to be with you every step of this journey. And with Him, you will find the true peace and freedom you've been searching for.
Today is your moment.
Jesus is waiting for you.
He's waiting for you with open arms,
Ready to receive you.
ready to receive you,
Ready to give you a new life.
full of hope, full of love.
If you want to give your life to Him
Whether for the first time,
or returning to Him,
write your name in the comments. Jesus loves you.
and He is with you today and always. Some truths live quietly inside the heart. They are felt deeply, but never spoken clearly, not because they don't matter, but because they feel too personal, too tender to expose. God is familiar with the words you never formed. He understands the emotions you couldn't explain. Nothing unspoken is hidden from Him. Even the thoughts you pushed aside, the fears you buried, the desires you never dared to admit, He knows them fully. You don't need to say everything out loud for God to understand. He already knows. God, I've carried things I couldn't name, thoughts too heavy, words too strange. I didn't know how to begin, so I kept them quietly within. I learned to smile and carry on, to stay silent and stay strong. But deep inside you knew my heart, even when I didn't know where to start. Oh, God, you know what I've never said out loud. Every hidden fear, every quiet doubt. You see the parts I try to hide, the fragile truths I keep inside. I don't need perfect words to pray, you hear me anyway. God, you know what I've never said out loud, and you still stay. God does not require explanation. He listens beyond language, what you couldn't articulate. He already understood. Some healing begins not when we speak, but when we realize we were never misunderstood in the first place. God, there were moments I felt ashamed of things I thought but couldn't say. I wondered if silence made them wrong, if hiding meant I didn't belong. But still you never turned away. You never asked me to explain. You stayed close, patient and kind, knowing every corner of my mind. God, you know what I've never said out loud, the prayers I whispered without a sound. You saw the tears before they fell. You heard the words I couldn't tell. I don't need courage just to speak. You meet me gently in my weakness. God, you know what I've never said out loud, and you don't leave. Listen, God is not intimidated by your unspoken thoughts. He is not confused by your silence. He does not misread a quiet heart. If you couldn't say it, it's because you trusted him enough to carry it quietly, and he honors that trust.
You know the fears I never faced, the hopes I locked away. You see the truth beneath my calm. You hold me when I fall apart. I don't have to prove my faith, I don't have to find the phrase. You understand me completely,
even here.
God, you know what I've never said out loud,
And still you call my heart your own. Even when my voice fell short, your love spoke louder than my tone. I don't need to explain my pain, I don't need to justify my faith. God, you know what I've never said out loud, and I am safe. Oh, some things may never leave my lips, but they've always lived in your hands. I don't need to speak to be known. I don't need to shout to be heard. God, you knew me before the words. There are moments when the heart speaks faster than language. Feelings rise, tears come, but words arrive late, or don't arrive at all. And in that space, many wonder if God understands what was never said. Hear this gently. God listens beyond sound. He hears intention before expression. He understands longing before it becomes language. Long before you shaped the prayer, your heart had already been heard, and nothing sincere ever reaches him too late. God, I felt the ache before the prayer, the weight before I was aware. I searched for words I couldn't find, while my heart was already crying. I didn't know how to explain what felt too deep, what felt like pain. But even then, before I spoke, you were closer than I knew. You heard my heart
before I found the words,
before my faith could even form.
when all I had was silent need.
You understood it all.
I didn't know what to ask of you,
I didn't know what prayer to say.
you heard my heart before I found the words,
And you stayed anyway. God does not wait for clarity to respond. He responds to sincerity. The heart does not need to be eloquent to be understood by its creator. If all you offered was silence, that silence still reached him. He listens with compassion, not expectation. God, I questioned if I prayed enough, if silence meant I lacked trust. But deep inside I always knew you saw what I was going through. I felt your peace before relief, your nearness before belief. Somehow even in the dark, you knew the language of my heart.
Before I found the word,
Before I knew how to believe,
all I had was quiet hope.
you met me in my need.
I didn't have to speak it right,
I didn't have to make it clear,
you heard my heart before I found the word.
and you were near. Listen, God does not misinterpret a sincere heart. He knows the difference between silence and distance. If you couldn't speak, it wasn't because you lacked faith. It was because the moment required presence, not performance. And God honored that. You read my tears before they fell. You knew my need without a sound. What I couldn't say out loud, you already understood.
I don't need perfect prayers, I don't need practice faith,
You hear me deeper than my voice,
and I will never change.
Oh, you heard my heart before I found the words, before my courage caught my breath. When I stood unsure and silent, you still answered me with care.
I didn't need to speak to be known,
I didn't need to cry out loud,
you heard my heart before I found the word.
and I was not alone. Some prayers begin in silence, but end in peace. I may still search for words at times, but I no longer wonder if I'm heard. You heard my heart long before the words ever came.
Some hopes are too gentle to announce. They don't ask for attention. They don't demand answers, they live quietly in the heart, protected from disappointment, guarded by trust. God sees the hopes you kept safe, the ones you didn't speak, because they matter too much to risk. He honors the courage it takes to entrust him with what is most fragile. Nothing given to God in silence is ever ignored. Your quiet hopes are safe in his hands. God, I held these hopes inside, afraid they'd break if said aloud. I didn't want to hope too much, didn't want to lose my ground. So I carried them carefully between belief and fear. I didn't know what would come next, but I knew you were near. I gave you my quietest hopes, the ones I never showed, the dreams I kept in hidden places, afraid to let them go. I didn't shout, I didn't plead, I just trusted silently. I gave you my quietest hopes and placed them all in you.
Trust does not always raise its voice. Sometimes it kneels quietly. God is not moved only by bold faith. He is moved by honest surrender. If you gave him your hopes without guarantees, that was faith in its purest form. And he does not mishandle what is given with care.
God, I waited without demand. Didn't need you to explain. I just needed to know you saw what I was carrying through the pain. Even when nothing seemed to change, something steady grew in me. I learned how to rest my heart in what I couldn't see. I gave you my
Quietest hopes,
not knowing how you'd move.
even if the answer took its time.
I trusted what I knew of you.
I didn't need it all resolved.
I didn't need control.
I didn't need resolve.
I gave you my quietest hope and let you hold them all. Listen, God does not rush what you entrusted to Him gently. He protects it. He nurtures it. And sometimes He grows your heart before He fulfills the hope itself. What you gave Him quietly is being cared for intentionally. If hope blooms slowly here, I won't let fear rush it away. I trust the hands that hold my dreams, even when answers delay. You know the timing I don't see. You know what's best for me. I don't need proof to understand. My hopes are safe in your hands. I gave you my quietest hopes, and I don't regret a thing.
Even if I don't see them yet,
I trust what you will bring,
I place them where love remains.
where nothing fragile breaks. I gave you my quietest hopes, and that was enough for me. Some hopes may still be waiting, but none of them are lost. They were placed in faithful hands and held at any cost. I don't need to hold them anymore. They're safe with you.